Yes, we start again. Let me meet again in
Fantastic.
online.
Great. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, fantastic. No, I
Maybe
really
we
appreciate you
can
making some
introduce.
time.
Yes, we can introduce ourselves.
Good. Shall I go first?
Yes, from you
Or
first.
would you like? Sure. So, my name is Chris Harris, and I'm here in Ogden, Utah, and very happy to be speaking with you again, Mas Gungung. It's been a couple of years since we met in person and practiced in person. I'm very excited to learn more about the rhythmic breathing method and Ola Mas Gungung.
Thank you, Mas Haris. And I
So,
also want to introduce myself. My name is Mas Gunggu. I'm the founder of Rhythmic Breathing Method. There's a special breathing technique that I developed myself based on logic, and then we can prove it by study literature. We can prove it by many tools, scientific and medical, and also uh, it's already trained by hundreds of medical doctors here in Indonesia, a professor, PhD, and something like that. And we already trained to military in Indonesia. Let's say the Navy SEALs Indonesia, Navy SEALs Indonesia, more than 15 years, more than 15 years. Yes. And then we already train to the
that's right.
public, maybe in every month, no less than 1,000, maybe 2,000 people train every month. But my YouTube, even it's only maybe 7.8 million, 7.8 thousand subscriber. But every single day, the audio that I publish about rhythmic breathing method is always playing 100,000 of people every day.
Yeah,
So this is
that's fantastic.
something great and fantastic. Then maybe I can spread it to the Western. So maybe from your help, Mas Haris, we can spread this information of rhythmic breathing method. So a lot of people in the world knew this method because we know that there are a lot of breathing method that so many popular. We can say Wim Hof method. Maybe we can say pranayama. We can say qigong and something like that. That's so traditionally, and then some of them has already maybe research backed by science, and maybe not a lot of people know that there is a simple way how to getting help by change your respiration rate. So this is rhythmic breathing method comes. So based on this approach to change the respiration rate, we can change our view about about breathing method. So simple, easy to do, but powerful, and also logic and scientific literature proof. So maybe this
It's so
the
cool.
light conversation introduction between me and you.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you're you're so humble and modest. It is a lot of people who have found real health and recovery through the rhythmic breathing method by monitoring their frequency uh, and their respiration rate. Can you tell me about several of the different conditions, the medical conditions that you can improve with rhythmic breathing?
Yes, sure. I already create my YouTube that describe how many areas that rhythmic breathing method can influence people's health. For example, we divide into three main category: something that comes from our brain, head brain, and then something that come from our heart, we call it heart brain, and something came from the gut, we call it gut brain. So this is three main area. For example, if we talk about head brain, so maybe something that psychological, people anxiety, people that there is something mental health. We can also influence by rhythmic breathing method. Why? Because every single breath that we take, every single breath that we create is always creating frequency. So this is the basic of rhythmic breathing method. Maybe I can claim that the rhythmic breathing method of Mas Gunggung, this is the only one that we see the breathing technique as a frequency. We see the breathing technique as a frequency. Why? Because here's the basic. When we inhale and exhale, we create a cycle. We inhale, exhale, we create a cycle. So every cycle, it has a frequency. We can measure it. We can calculate it. For example, the unit of frequency is hertz. 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 So if we change our respiration rate to 5-second inhalation and 5-second exhalation, 5-second inhalation, 5-second exhalation, 5-second inhalation, 5-second exhalation, and so on, in 1 minute. So we can measure the frequency. The frequency is hertz equal to 1 divided to inhalation plus exhalation. So 1 divided to 10. So the rhythmic breathing of 5-5 is 0.1 hertz. The frequency of 5-5 is 0.1 hertz. What is the
Perfect.
benefit of creating this kind of rhythmic breathing method? For example, the rhythmic of 5-5. 0.1 hertz is a wave that can resonate to our artery, to our artery. Yes, the
Okay.
artery. So
Exterior.
that's why, yes, artery,
Got it.
vein,
Oh,
yes,
arteries. Arteries. Yes.
arteries, yes, arteries. So that's why if somebody trying to change the breathing pattern to rhythmic of 5-5, then they can make the arteries more soft and flexible and lowering the blood pressure. And also, if you do it every single day, 1 hour of the rhythmic 5-5, so it can also lowering the HbA1c, lowering the blood
Oh.
glucose. This is
Oh.
proven by study. This is proven by study. Yes. So that's so easy. So if you want to lowering the HbA1c, just trying to do the rhythmic breathing method, just rhythmic 5-5 every single day, 1 hour, just 1 hour. It's easy to do. No need to you try to go to the big trees or go to another something sophisticated place, maybe something like that. Just do in every place you want, like this in cafe or maybe in your room. Just play my audio 1 hour, and then every single day your HbA1c will lowering until 2%.
Awesome. And now you have a lot of videos and a lot of different rhythms, a lot of different frequencies that you advise or prescribe to people. There are so many videos up. Um, most of these are available for free. Is
Yes,
that
so I already create a lot of video from my rhythmic breathing technique. I call it the rhythmic 1-1,
yeah?
1 second inhalation, 1 second exhalation, 2-2, 3-3, 4-4, 5-5 until 30-30.
Uh-huh.
That's
I remember
30,
30/30.
30 audios. Yes. So in rhythmic breathing method, in short, we make three categories. The first is based on the ratio of inhalation and exhalation. The ratio 1-1. So the rhythmic of 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, 4-4, 5-5, and so on is based on the ratio 1-1. The same seconds of inhalation with the same seconds of exhalation.
Yep.
That's the meaning of the ratio 1:1. And then I already create a video based on the ratio 1:2. So 1 second inhalation, 2 second exhalation, 2 second inhalation, 4 second exhalation, 3 second exhalation, 6 second exhalation, 4 second exhalation, 8 second exhalation, 5 second inhalation, 10 second exhalation, and so on until 10 second inhalation to 20 seconds exhalation. This is the
Wow.
ratio of 1:2. I already created a video with the ratio of 2:1. So you just flip
Yep.
the seconds of exhalation to the inhalation. For example, the ratio of 2:1, maybe the rhythmic of 2:1, 4:2, and then 6:3, 10:5, 10 second
Uh-huh.
inhalation, 5 second exhalation, and so on until 20 second inhalation and 10 second exhalation. This is the basic concept of the rhythmic breathing method. So people already knew and already have the audio, they can practice easily based on their need.
And you have a system for prescribing a frequency based on person's health conditions.
Yes, yes, of course, because our body is not only view as a molecule or a physical. The physical point of view is called Newtonian mechanical. Based on the frequency, we call it the quantum. We call it the quantum. So every single breath I map into frequency. So this frequency we can resonate to other organ in our body. For example, we already believe that our brain has 5 frequencies: delta, theta, alpha, beta, and gamma. No one can argue that. We already agree based on science and medical. So we already have an EEG tools like a helmet in our head, right? To measure and to calculate our brain wave. So brainwave is a quantum science because we see the brain as a frequency, not a physical things, right? Our brain change based on external frequency. The internal frequency in the brain is changes, and the molecular structure, physical structures also changes. The behavior, the health, and also the other. For example, many people stress about this condition. Maybe stress about physical, structural, chemical, environmental, social media system, etc. So when somebody's stressed, their brain is in beta. Their brain is in beta frequency. Yes. When you do the rhythmic breathing of 5-5, the rhythmic breathing of 5-5, we call it a slow breathing. The slow breathing will change your beta frequency in your brain to alpha. Alpha is a relaxation brainwave state. So every time you change your breath, you change your brainwave. That's one of easiest way to understand the connection between the breath and the brainwave. And the other,
But
our heart. We can see our heart as a frequency, like we see the brain. Yes, based on the theory of heart rate variability, HRV, our heart can see as a three kind of frequency: very low frequency, and high frequency. Just like brain has 5 frequencies: alpha, beta, delta, theta, gamma, right? The heart has 3 frequencies: very low frequency, and high frequency. This frequency is based on the theory of heart rate variability, or HRV.
got
So,
that.
based on this condition,
Yeah.
our breath can easily touching our heart. Our breath can easily touching our brain by
Yeah.
using the same frequency. So if we can make our breath with the same frequency as our heart. So your breath connecting to your heart. If we can change our breath with the same frequency as your brain, whatever the frequency that you want to resonate, so it means your breath connecting to your brain.
Lovely. And that
Our
also
yes,
applies to the gut
another
also.
organ. Yes, maybe
Wow.
lymph, maybe nerves, maybe skin, bones, and etc. We all made from frequency, right? We
Fantastic.
all made frequency. So
Yeah.
I show people the easiest way, how the logical way, how the breath can connect to whatever organ in your body, because you have to see as frequency first, not as physical. If you see as physical, it's hard to touch, it's hard to
Amazing.
connect. Yes, but if you see as a frequency, it's easy, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there's something remarkable about there's much amazing with frequency. We call it resonation,
Yeah.
resonance. Yes, resonation, vibration. That let's say the tuning fork. You know the tuning fork?
Absolutely.
Yeah, tuning fork. Yes, 1 hertz of tuning fork, 2 hertz of tuning fork, 3 hertz of tuning fork. And if I bring the fourth tuning fork, maybe the 1 hertz tuning fork, and then I try to hit my tuning fork, 1 hertz tuning fork, and from the other three, only one tuning fork will make a sound because the frequency is the same as my tuning fork, right? That's we call vibration. That's we call vibration. So with the same frequency, we can touch, we can connect to another object. What kind of, any kind of object. If health, so we have to describe first our body as a frequency. Brain should feel as frequency. Heart should feel as a frequency. Maybe kidney should feel as frequency. Lymph, nerves, maybe skin, bones, eyes, ears, whatever. As long as you can see as a frequency, then
Good.
your breath can connect to that object anytime.
Through resonance, we can connect with our bodies. And so, starting from the quantum state, we work into the body through resonance via the breath.
Yes, yes,
Great.
agree.
I look forward to learning so much more about this and practicing more, hopefully, more with you or any of your instructors. Uh, and when it's convenient for you, I would love to have another dialogue and talk further about this. And as we discussed, hopefully create more videos in English to reach into the
Sure, sure,
Western
sure.
culture.
We can arrange another meeting so this rhythmic breathing method of Mas Gung can spread another world to the Western with your
Love it.
help. With your help.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Hey,
Also,
thank you
maybe
so much.
some of the doctor there interesting. I ready to open in rhythmic
Excellent.
breathing method, especially how to helping people more health and
Yeah.
getting out from trauma, getting out from mental health, ADHD, anxiety, and
Yeah.
something like that, and also maybe diabetes and cancer. I already have a lot of testimonial and patient that
Yep.
cure with this kind of rhythmic breathing method as long as they can practice consistently
Yep.
and using the
Excellent.
same principle as I taught.
Uh-huh. You have validations and testimonials for all of these different conditions
Yes,
that you've
yes,
treated and
yes. Because
doctors.
every time I teach people and they want to getting help, they have to prove based on the medical laboratory,
Yep.
not just only they feel getting better. They have
Yep.
to try to prove it using medical laboratory result. So
Real scientific proof.
that's the
That's
real,
what we need.
yes.
Fantastic. Well, uh, Mas Gungun, thank you so much for talking with me today.
You are welcome.
Great. I look forward to a chance when we can talk again and create a regular uh, breathing schedule. And I'm
Okay,
happy to help
great.
every way I
Yes,
can.
sure. Okay, see you next time, Mas
Fantastic.
Haris.
Great. Thanks so much, Mas.